Hey everyone, Hitesh here. I'm back once again with another travel video. In this one, we're going to explore a culturally rich and historically significant place in Karnataka, which is Hampi. So I have decided to travel on a train this time from Bangalore to Hospete. It should take approximately 9 hours for me to reach Hospete. And from Hospete, it takes 25 minutes to reach Hampi. My journey to Hampi is divided into two parts. The first part describes Hampi from the perspective of Vijayanagara dynasty. And the second part of the video, which will be released after some days, would describe Hampi from the perspective of Ramayana. I am super excited to share my experience with all of you. So, the temperature in Hampi during summer is very hot. It is advisable to visit Hampi during winters. So presently, I am in the train to Hospete, having a good night's sleep and about to reach Hampi. Finally, I reached Hampi. So let's see how my experience has been at this place. So the first destination for the day is the Vijayanagara architecture. Located near the banks of Tungabhadra, this place is an architectural marvel. The main attraction at this place is the stone chariot and the musical pillars. Talking about the stone chariot, this shrine is dedicated to Garuda, who is the carrier of Lord Vishnu. This is the chariot that we find on the 50 rupee Indian currency note. Now coming to the musical pillars, which is present in the Rangamantapa. At this place, there are a set of main pillars and a set of minor pillars. The main pillar provides support to the Rangamantapa, while the minor pillars emit musical notes when tapped gently. Located close to the Vijayanagara architecture, the next destination for the day is going to be the King's Palace. During the 15th century, this place was used during special occasions where the king used to weigh himself with gold, silver, precious stones. This was then distributed as charity. Located close to the royal enclosure in Hampi is the Queen's Bath. This was built in Indo-Islamic style of architecture. So talking about this place, the Queen's Bath is believed to be constructed by Achyutaraya for the women of the royal family of Vijayanagara. Though the name suggests Queen's Bath, it was probably used by the kings and his queens during those times. At present, it's an empty structure that was mostly destroyed by Deccan Sultanates. Now comes one of the most important places in Hampi, which is the royal enclosure. This was the residence of Vijayanagara kings during the 14th to 16th century. It is a vast complex of structures including palaces, temples, audience halls, and administrative buildings. Super excited to be exploring this place. So the next destination for the day is Pushkarini. It is a stepped well where the water used to be stored, which was used for ritual and functional aspects of temples around. The one that you could see in this video is present in royal enclosure. There are so many Pushkarinis around Hampi that are worth a visit. The next destination for the day is going to be the King's Audience Hall. This is one of the most magnificent buildings in Hampi during those times. It was said to contain 100 pillars. It is believed that this was the place where the king addressed his administration in the public. The next destination for the day is the stone trough near the audience hall. This is said to be a place that was carved out of a single huge granite block. It used to be a place where the water was stored for the horses that belonged to the officials living in and around the area. It used to have a storage of 2000 liters, and it was said to be a place where 24 horses could drink water at the same time. Located close to the Hazara Rama temple is the Pan Supari Bazaar. It is believed to have been an important marketplace during the reign of Vijayanagara Empire. It was a flourishing marketplace where traders from far off and nearby places used to gather to sell their merchandise. The Pan Supari Bazaar is in a state of ruins today. The once glorious marketplace is no longer functional. Located close to the Pan Supari Bazaar is the Hazara Rama temple. It's a beautiful temple located at the center of royal enclosure. This temple is dedicated to Lord Sri Rama. This place used to be a private place of worship for kings and the royal family of Vijayanagara in the 15th century. Moving inside, our attention is immediately grabbed to the finely polished, massive stone pillars in black stone. These carved pillars carry the carvings of all the 9 incarnations of Lord Vishnu. One could also see the carvings of Lord Ganesha and Devi Durga. Moving on, the next destination for the day is the Tenali Rama's Pavilion. This was built in the Vijayanagara style of architecture. It was named after Tenali Rama, who was an Indian poet, scholar, thinker, and a special advisor in the court of Vijayanagara king Krishna Deva Raya. Tenali Ramakrishna was called as Vikata Kavi, and he was one of the Ashtadiggajas, one of the 8 wise men of the king. It is said that the king was quite fond of Tenali Rama, who was also a court jester. Some of Tenali Rama's most notable achievements include his ability to use his wit and intelligence to solve complex problems and disputes in the court. He also played a key role in the administration of kingdom, offering advice and suggestions to the king on various matters. He fought against the social norms which denied him his education. His thirst for knowledge was invincible. If you're in Hampi, do not forget to visit the royal enclosure. It's an amazing place. There's lots of history that's present in this place, and you will definitely love the experience. And I thoroughly enjoyed visiting the place. Located on the banks of Tungabhadra river, the next destination for the day is Virupaksha temple. Initially it was a little shrine, slowly developed into a big complex during the Vijayanagara Empire. This is designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This temple is dedicated to Sri Virupaksha, a form of Lord Shiva. It is believed that this is the place where Lord Shiva married goddess Parvati, and this place is meant to be holy and sacred. It is the very place the Virupaksha temple took birth. One of the most amazing things about this place is that the shadow of the main tower of the Virupaksha temple falls 300 feet away in inverted position. What fascinates me the most is that this place was built in 15th century. So as an ending note, I would suggest everyone out there to visit this place. This is the home to numerous temples, ancient structures and a rich history. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it, and yes, I'll be back soon.